Hello everyone, my name is MJ, the MC of CaTalk 2014 to celebrate the 22nd anniversary of TV Korea and to celebrate a new launching and establishment of Plus News Group, integrated media company dealing with newspaper, magazine, and broadcast. A brand new talk show which name is CaTalk is born, and I would like to welcome everyone to the very first episode. These days, we can hear the news from the overseas and stories from our friends by using this smartphone. However, we became too easy on the stories around us. So, I'd like to present you the real-life stories from our neighbors. Now, we are just about to meeting the first guest of CaTalk. Let's check it out. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Together we never could go wrong. Can't explain it in a verse, it doesn't matter how long. 12 or 16 to hook the whole song. Somehow I'm obsessed like I'm saying nothing at all. So why you doing all of that? It must be for the love. Do the same thing twice.
Can you introduce your place and studio, please?
Yeah, for sure. So this is Studio A, Paranoid. This is the control room where we press all the buttons and control everything that's going on. And that's my booth. I'll show you guys that in a second. That's the really dead booth. It's called the Panic Room.
This is so isolated.
Hip hop vocals, rap vocals.
Hip hop vocals.
Go on in, AJ. Go on in there.
Ah!
Just
Come
clap.
on.
Just clap. It sounds really weird.
Come on, JT!
This is our live room. Here we've recorded all kinds of things, drum kits, horns, choirs, guitars, all kinds of different instruments. This here is sort of our museum hall of, yes, our Hall of Fame. A bunch of albums. You guys pan around this way. A bunch of the CDs that I've produced and worked on. Paranoid. That's my brother.
That's your brother.
This is my brother. He's the other partner in my group in Indelible.
Oh, yeah? Hi, JT. How are you?
Good, MJ. How are you, man?
How's it going?
Awesome.
We're just here to have an interview with you about your business and you. So can you just introduce yourself and your business a little bit?
Yeah, I run Paranoid Sound Studios.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Jay Thorne, or Jay Edmondson. I started a business about 8 or 10 years ago to facilitate recordings for mainly independent, smaller artists, to be an accessible place to come and record. And it's grown and worked with many artists over the years.
And just wondering, what is the meaning of the paranoid then? Why paranoid?
I think it just started from a prevalent sort of attitude of apprehensiveness and being a little paranoid about working with different people and about sort of music in general and the dangers of the music industry, and it just sort of stuck with our personalities. Me and my brother, who I largely formed the company with. I like to say paranoid about sound. So
Paranoid about sound.
Yeah,
that's perfect. I see actually in general vocabulary, the paranoid is PARANOID, right? But why did you use Y instead of I?
Why? Yes, why?
Why?
Well, it's simpler than you might think, but Paranoid, the original spelling on the website was taken. And so we modified it, and it sort of just important. Yeah, it sort of just stuck as like a quirky variation of the word, Yeah.
I got it. How did you start the music?
I think I've been playing music my whole life. I just was always into music, and
so what made you start music?
Probably the influence of some certain artists that I listened to at the time.
Who was that?
Bryan Adams.
Adams.
You'll hear that. That's the quintessential rocker up here in Vancouver.
Exactly.
And, he really, for me, I was a member of his fan club when I was
oh, really?
yay tall, and big influence on me. And my family was always into music, and
But he's a rock star,
he's a rock star. Yeah,
and
yeah.
and you're doing a hip hop right now.
Yeah, I do hip hop. It's sort of a mix. I mean,
Sort of a mix.
I kind of draw my influences from everywhere. So,
Perfect.
yeah, I won a songwriting competition in
Mm-hmm.
about when I was about 9 or so.
So what did you get?
Yeah. Oh, not that I got to play. I got to play at a show. Yeah.
You got it.
But that's sort of where the ball started rolling, and then
Mhm.
I took some time off when I was younger a little bit, and then I got really back into this and into production years ago. you know.
I understand. So typical question.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite artist?
Well, that's
So difficult to choose.
it is really difficult to choose, but I think like my go-to artist, like that's been the most influential too, is going to be the same one that comes back to that old question. I think it's probably Bryan Adams, man.
Bryan Adams.
Yeah, but I listen to all kinds of genres of music, so
Mhm.
it's hard. It is really hard to pick.
Mhm.
I've got some other guys that haven't got
Who is
their
that?
dues that are really awesome. There's a rapper.
Who Deuce?
No, I was saying that there's some other guys that have never gotten the recognition they deserve.
Mhm.
There's a rapper called MC Breed.
MC Breed.
Breed.
Is he a Canadian or?
Nope, from California, I think.
He's American.
From Atlanta, I think, actually.
Mhm.
He's American, yeah.
Mhm.
And he died actually in the late 90s or early 2000s, so
Uh-huh.
he didn't get to go so far. He was great, though.
How many
Yeah,
albums have
yeah.
you published
Uh,
or produced?
I've produced. I haven't totaled that. I was asked that the other day, and I couldn't come up with a number, but we think about 50.
50?
Yeah,
Just
or
for
so,
your own?
for albums that I've produced. My artists for my group, or for me, albums that I've written, and for me as an artist that I've put out, it's only 4.
Only 4.
Yeah, yeah.
And what was the first album in your music career as a team and as a producer as well?
Yeah. The first album I'd have to say was an album from my old hip hop group that we had in the
hip-hop
early
group.
2000s.
What was
in
the
the early
name?
millennium, and it's called Reverse Priorities.
What was that?
Reverse Priorities.
Reverse Priority.
Yeah, and we used to play a lot in the Vancouver area, and had some stuff going on back then. And we put out 2 albums.
How long have you guys been together?
Well, my brother and I, Indelible, my brother Elusive, he was a member of Reverse Priorities, so we've been working forever together in that. But Indelible, we've been working together for 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
How many members are there?
There's only 2
Only
members,
two,
and,
you and
and
your
we have a
brothers.
DJ that
You
we
have a
bring
DJ,
out
okay.
part time. He's a member, but he's
Yeah.
a part time member.
What is his name?
DJ MV.
DJ Envy.
MV.
Envy. I envy him.
Yeah. No, MV with an M.
Ah.
Yes. His name's Marvin.
I got it.
so
Mm-mm.
we
And-
shortened it. DJ MV.
Do you think you've got a talent in music?
Yes.
Like, there is an interesting argument, which is leaders are born or
Right.
made.
Right.
What do you think? Like, are you born as a musician or made?
That is a great question because it ties well into that educating yourself, question. I'm a little bit of both, and I think most people are. There are those who are successful in music and other things, other arts, especially, that are all hard work and very minimal talent. right?
Definitely.
Yeah, and there's the opposite side of that
Mhm.
coin as well.
Mhm.
And I'm somewhere in the middle. I mean, I have a decent amount of talent that I've nurtured and
That's
continually
Yeah.
developed.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's so good. What do you want to express through your music to the listeners?
My brother and partner in crime is gonna hate this, but somewhat of a positive outlook.
Positive
on
outlook.
stuff. Yeah. I would say, that and just a sense of good overall vibe, the odd life lesson that we might incorporate in there, but we're really trying to convey like an emotion with our music that is
That's good.
positive, sort of upbeat and feel good sort of thing. We've kind of always been about that, and then we incorporate some other ups and downs into that. Alright, I'm gonna teach MJ how to rap. I'll tell. So you've read it. We'll just start with the first verse.
Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Yay!
What's that, man?
Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
The key to rapping is to put your rhymes in the right place.
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
Beat, right?
Now,
So, how and down are gonna rhyme.
oh, okay.
Okay, so you want to end
now
those?
as well.
Yeah. Now is it does rhyme, but it
Okay.
starts with now, and then at the end of the line you're gonna have how, and then at the end of the next line you're gonna have
Okay.
down. The same part in the beat is where these are gonna drop. So
Okay.
how is gonna drop at the same
Okay.
time, same part of the beat as the down is gonna drop. So now from the top. Now this
This
is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Okay, we're good. We got that far. That's great. That was good.
This is the most challenging in my life. A lot of people say that I have a pretty good voice as well.
Okay.
So, can you just record my voice and adjust adjust my singing and direct my singing a little bit?
Sure, let's do a little
Yeah,
session.
let's do it a little bit. Yeah. I'm a little bit more ready.
Good.
Yeah.
Now you're warmed up.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, go ahead.
When I am down and hold my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden me, you raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas.
That's it.
That's funny.
It's good work, man.
Just want to teach you a little bit Korean language.
Okay.
That's good,
This
right?
is the scary part. I'm good with language.
Just a brief things like, thank you and hello.
Yeah, please. That's great.
Something like that. Yeah, so
Yeah,
at least
that's
you can just say hi if you have like Korean customers for your business.
Right. Yeah. That's
that good?
fantastic.
Is that right? Okay.
I would love that.
Yeah. So you have to say hello in Korean. 안녕하세요.
It's that long?
or just make it really simple.
안녕하세요.
Oh,
안녕하세요.
you're good, man. You're good. Yeah. Let's move on to a difficult part.
Yeah,
This-
give me some challenge.
This is difficult for me as well. This means like, I'm celebrating the new establishment of Plus News.
Okay.
Plus News 그룹의
Okay. Plus News Group.
개국을
Google.
축하드립니다.
Holy smoke.
Let's just make a challenge.
One more time.
challenge.
One more
Yeah.
time.
축하드립니다.
Say one more time.
축하드립니다.
축하드립니다.
Perfect. Yeah.
Plus News Group.
그룹의 개국을
Google
축하드립니다.
축하드립니다.
Yeah.
Plus News Group. Google 축하드립니다.
Yeah. What do you know about K-pop?
Lee Hyori.
Oh, Hyori.
Hyori.
Ihori. Ihori. Yeah.
I know.
Do you know her
her
song or just you know the singer?
I know some. I know a couple of her songs a little bit.
Yeah.
I've
Do you
seen the
remember them?
videos. I've seen some videos of her. I just saw. I found her through some.
What do you think about her?
Some of her songs are good. Yeah.
Really? Appearance?
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sexy?
Yeah. Lee. Is it Lee Hyori?
Lee Hyori.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee Hyori.
Is she big? Is she big in K-pop?
She's a superstar in Korea.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's-
She's one of the most famous in Korea.
I think part of her album was produced in
Yeah.
Canada.
Even there is a words like in Korea, hyorish.
Oh yeah.
Hyorish means like you just look like a hyorish. That's a big compliment in Korea.
Oh, okay.
Hyorish.
So that means she is like an icon.
Exactly. She's just an icon. Interesting. What do you think about Psy then?
I don't know much about Psy. What I've heard, he
Gangnam Style.
looks like he's an amazing performer. Like I haven't seen him perform singing, but I mean he's a character and he's a great product. And that's what you need nowadays.
I just want to introduce another rising star in Korea,
Yeah.
which name is Korean pop.
Yeah. Okay.
You haven't
No.
heard about it, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna introduce you. I'm just gonna show you the video
Okay.
for you.
팝! 팝! 그래요 팝! Yeah, set, ready, go! Something, yeah, something, yeah, everybody! Something, yeah, something,
They're not really professional, but a lot of people are
Crayon
just
pop.
something,
Kind of looks like Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
It's like the Power Rangers of K-pop.
소리쳐 호, 호, 뛰어가 쿵, 쿵, 내가 해, 해, 엄마도 파파 똑같이 go!
Yeah.
그래요 팝! Yeah, set, ready, go!
All our Koreans are like this right now.
Wow. I think it's very catchy.
Very catchy.
Yes, I think it's very catchy.
Yeah.
You know what? It's like you said, like they're not
First
as
time I just
professional,
uh-uh.
but people can be attached to it.
Exactly.
Like, they can connect with it.
Yeah.
It's very, like you said, it's very childish.
Yeah.
But that makes it so that it's not intimidating.
Exactly.
You know, you feel like
Yeah.
you can just have fun with it. There's no pressure. Oh, you got to do the hand thing too.
Ready?
Too slow, everything.
That's it.
Oh man.
Canadian nightclub has to have this kind of song. It's really easy to follow.
Yes. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Once you dance it, I see it 100%. Now I see the vision. The guy for
And
sure.
there are a lot of people who are just starting or wanna start music career, like I said before. Do you have any comments or advice or message for them?
Yeah.
Like not giving up.
Well, I say educate yourself. You know.
Educate yourself.
Yeah. You know, don't be afraid to nurture your talent because the talent needs to be nurtured. You know. So you, just because you have are a good singer doesn't mean you don't need lessons or
What does it mean to nurture?
just to grow.
Grow.
To grow your talents, right? You may be really good, but you need to work really hard to make it, you know?
Exactly.
And so I tell people that, just educate yourself and continue to improve that. And, you know, be patient, but be persistent. Artists, a young artist, you may not understand that even the most professional, seasoned artist is still practicing and is still learning
Exactly.
every day.
Yeah.
Right.
Every day.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you about your future plan then. Yeah. Like short term and long term.
Yeah. we plan on rebranding the studio. It's been up and running for about 7 years, and we plan on rebranding and expanding the studio operations. First off,
What's your final goal and mission in your music career then? So difficult to answer, but you gotta answer.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well,
Just
the final goal in my music career is to be able to do as much as I can with my music. You know, get it out, have as many people sort of enjoy it
You still
as
enjoy it.
can enjoy it, and have it sort of fulfill what I want out of it as much as it can. And I guess that just means hard work and sort of going along with what I've started and letting the ball continue to roll. And you know, I don't know exactly where that end game is, but it's definitely already a satisfying thing to do music and to help develop artists and you know, help them with their careers and their dreams. And so I guess I could say the more of that is what I want to do. I want to expand, and I want to build people from nothing into something. And
Ah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
all the rest.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for your interview today. And
Did you have fun?
yeah.
Awesome.
I had a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Please come back. I know you will.
Exactly.
Yeah, get your singing career off the ground.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. That's it today, and I just hope I'm gonna just see you around
Yeah, for sure.
in the near future.
For sure.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm steady getting my hustle on, baby. I'm gonna make that mine. I gotta give it all my energy, baby. I can't waste no time. There ain't no way, cause I keep thinking about it every day. It stays on my mind, but I don't say. And I keep working if they quit that pay. She said, meet me on the island. I was there in a minute, tanned everywhere, I swear, man, even on the eyelids. But I keep on smiling, I keep it to myself, no need to tell nobody where I've been. My life is like a hybrid, but you always talk about what you do, but I did. Cause we've been in this way longer than you. We don't talk about it much, but it's long overdue. Ain't nobody talking much about the songs that you do. Man, we all in this game, we just following through. Ain't nobody to explain, cause it's all up to you. But you better than next man with something to prove. But I can't waste my minutes, my plan could be diminished. I stand to be the one and only man at the finish. Get a grip like the rubber on your ties. Everybody got their own, man, I'm sticking to mine. I'm steady getting my hustle on, baby. I'm gonna make that mine. I gotta give it all my energy, baby. I can't waste no time. There ain't no way, cause I keep thinking about it every day. It stays on my mind, but I don't say. And I keep working if they quit that pay, cause it's all I know.